My name is Raphael. I like to paint. I like to see through my own eye what I can see the cross pissing oil. I saw this years ago. I like to talk about my polar bear riding the lady who's singing the big song. So I paint things, and through what I see, I paint to express myself and to exalt myself. I end up with numbers. So here is what we are going to do with these numbers. Okay, 3 times 16 is 48. 4 times 13 is 52. 3 times 17 is 51. 3 times 18 is 54. 3 times 19 is 57. The number 18, the reverse, there's two sides of this. On the roulette wheel, there's two sides of this. 17 will get to 20. 18 will get to 21. And 19 is on the other side. 18 is on one side, 19 is on the other side. 19 ends up going to 16. It'll be 35, 37, 39. The total will be 111. 111 times 16 equals to 1776. And just to show you on this dice cube that the opposite of 1 is 6. So that is the half-life. Why do I call it the half-life? Because these are in the middle. The greatest diameters will only come at the corner. This will not be my greatest diameter. Okay, this will be in the center. So we don't want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about that right now. What I want to talk about is my 4x13 creating Earth. This denomination fits right in with the Mayan calendar. 5 times 2, 5 plus 2, 5 times 1, 5 plus 1, 5 times 4, 5 plus 4, 5 times 7, 5 plus 7. 5 times 2 is 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. 5 plus 2 is 7. 5 times 7 is 35. 3 plus 5 is 8. 5 plus 7 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 5 times 4 is 20. 2 plus 0 is 2. All zeros equal 6 because you go through the center. It takes 1 that goes through the center. The center value is a 5 value. As you've seen on your telephone calculator and most other places, it gets a 5 value. The total value for this, when you add up 1 to 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 equals to 45. 45 divided by 9 equals to 5. So every dot is a 5 value. 5 is worth 25. 2 is worth 10. We're not going to get into that right now. So through these numbers, I get this. 17. 17 plus 52 is 69. 52 minus 17 is not 35 electric company. It's 5 minus 1 equals 4. 2 minus 7 equals 5. 45 equals to the word fox. And this will be coming through the planet Saturn. This 54 now connects to the sun, and this 9 is your birth to the Venus world. It's a 10-10 world. It's a passing world, 10-10, right? We have a $10. When we go to the casino and you want to gamble, they don't have a $20 chip. They only have the $10 chip. So it's an expression how things work, but they have a $5 chip. Inside the moon, we have 83. 8 and 5 is 13. 1 and 3 is 4. 7 and 3 is 10. Creates 1. All zeros, because of this scenario, will get 6. So now this 41 will be 47. 47, okay, remember that, because 47 is just how we created this moon. 35 and 12 equals to 47. 1 and 4, the first letter and the fourth letter are AD. The 14th letter is N, creates DNA. When you add 8 to 5, it creates 13. 1 and 3 is 4. When you minus 8 from 4, 8 and 4 is Pluto working together. 1 and 6 is the half-life working together. 9 and 7, 7 being the gateway, because all the numbers added to each side will create a 7, although the effect of the dice does not show the same. Because the reflection of a 2, the opposite side does not show the extra 2. If I shine the light on here, it'll come out these 2 spots here, and the vice versa. So the maximum you're getting is 5. On to the sun. 5 times 4 is 20 equals 2. 5 plus 4 is 9. 2 and 5 is 7. 9 and 4 is 13. 1 and 3 is 4. Jesus, time, cross. 4 by 7 is the 28th cycle of 11. 11 is that ace you see in blackjack. It's a split. That 11 is the K letter. And if you look in what letters mean, you'll see a different dimension of that. When you minus 5, you end up with 3. When you minus 4 from 9, you 5, electric company. This is an expression in a game of craps, any craps, okay? Any craps, they use the letters EC, and this is the letters EC. The creation is 8 and 2. The cycle of the moon runs over here. 7 and 5 is the moon. 6 and 9 is your rotation of Earth. Z and N, Zion Nationals. 6 and 5, 11. 1 and 1 is 2. 1 and 5 is 6. Dog. N and Z. 8 and 5. Spirit Matrix. 85, 58. Spirit Matrix is the expression. 65 and 41. 65 and 41, your DNA. This will become 47. 96 and 24. 65 and 41. 65. I'm just trying to think where I was. 65 and 41 is 96. Minus 41 is 24. The day in creation. 6 times 5 is 30. 6 plus 5 is 11 equals to 41. And that is your DNA, the same DNA that ran through the moon and into Mars. The same electric company that goes through Earth, into the sun, and comes out of the moon as the multiplication. Why? Because of the star key, the multiplication and the addition. Here's my greatest diameter. Here's my greatest diameter on the cross. This one over here, when we look at the telephone, or we look at 1 and 9 over here with the 5 in the center, there's a distance of 8. When we look at the 3 and the 7, there's a distance of 4. So what happens? This can go through straight through, but this will go around. And the distance to go around will add on the extra space to give these numbers their value. You have to make everything have its own determination and value. Raphael 7286 and a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching. One more thing, that everything gets multiplied by 3. I just want to show you that in Earth it becomes 7, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9, 3, 3, 6, 9. In French, okay, we will have, the minute you get to 60, in French, everything changes. The minute you get to 70, everything changes. 80 in French, everything changes. And 90 in French, everything changes, because in French, you will say 60 and 10 to get to 70. 80, you will say 4 times 20 to get to 80. And when you get to 90, you'll go 4 times 20 plus 10 to get into the 90s. 99, they will repeat 19. 79, they will say 60 and 19. In 99, they will say 80 and 19. And then we have number 19. The same thing for 98. 98, they will say 80 and 18, and 97, they'll say 90 and 17. They separate it. But how sweet it is for sweet 16. 3 times 16 equals to 48. 3 times 15 equals to 45, and now we're inside the sun. 3 times 14 is 42, and that is 10 less than this. That is the connection of communication. 3 times 13 is 39. We connect Saturn. 3 times 12 is 36, 63. And that creates many other things. And sometimes I get confused, so I don't want to speak about it. Let's end this video. Raphael, 7286. The constellation of Pegasus, coming to you from the House of Paint and Design. Thank you for watching this video.